You can go on YouTube. Oh, thank you.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I know Attorney Boffman needs a moment, so Madam Interpreter, just give me one moment, then I'll get you out. Officer Hunter, as well as Attorney Soroki and Micah Ware, I'll do your matter. Ms. Ware? Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Micah Denise Ware. This is ticket Z808729. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. This is the date and time set for a review of this particular matter. I know it was scheduled for, looks like next week for the 1 year review. Oh, no, not next week, but Thursday, and I won't be here that day. Appearances for the record, starting with Probation Officer Hunter, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Hunter appearing on behalf of probation.
And Attorney Soroki?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Ware. Good morning.
And Ms. Ware, good morning to you, Attorney Soroki. And good morning, Ms. Ware. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Micah Ware.
All right. This is the date and time set for a review of Probation Officer Hunter. What's going on today?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Ware was placed on 12 months probation for this case on May 30th, 2023, with conditions on the probation order of attending Victims Impact Panel, attending and completing alcohol highway safety education, submit to drug urinalysis twice a month, as well as parenting class with indication that she may be released after 6 months if everything is complete. At this time, Your Honor, Ms. Ware has been compliant with testing. She's testing as ordered 2 times a month. The defendant has paid the full fines and cost of $945. So she currently has a zero balance with that. What she has failed to do is she has not completed the Victims Impact Panel, has not completed the alcohol highway safety, and has not provided proof of parenting class participation.
All right. Attorney Soroki?
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to speak with my client. She indicated she did have a few more classes to complete. I didn't understand there was a parenting class aspect.
It was a child in the vehicle, if I'm not mistaken, Attorney Soroki.
Ms. Ware, you're aware of that, right?
Yes.
We just asked for her more time for her to comply, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I was supposed to let you go in 6 months. We at the full year. What's going on,
I
Ms.
know.
Ware?
I had ended up getting on circuit court probation. So I've been in between doing both. So it just kind of extended my time. I had to pay fines for that and things. And then I'm in a class for them. I'm currently completed 9 out of 12 weeks. So it just kind of my irresponsibility.
That's understandable.
Honestly.
I mean, you've been partially compliant, but those things are important. The parenting class is important because your 9-month-old son was in the vehicle with you, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And the alcohol highway safety and the VIP is important, which is the Victim Impact Panel, because we just want you to not make this choice again. Okay. We don't want you to make this choice. So how many more months do you need? I can extend it some. I can give you 3 months so that way you don't feel extreme pressure to try and get everything accomplished. So it's like 1 task per month, or how much time you need?
Okay, that will work.
Okay. Does that work, Officer Hunter? That way we can give her, I don't want her to feel super pressure. I want her to get it done, but I also don't want her to feel like, she's being compliant for the most part. But those are 3 important things I think she needs to try and handle.
I understand your
So Ms. Ware, Okay,
Yes.
so I'm gonna give you until August 21st. That gives you some additional time, ma'am. Try
Yeah,
and get
that's my
these
birthday.
classes. Well, let's not do it on you want to be released on your birthday or you want to do it before
That
or
would be an
after your
awesome
birthday?
gift.
Okay, well, let's do it on August 21st so I can release you and tell you how proud I am that you completed everything. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, if there's nothing further, keep doing what you're doing. It sounds like you're being on point. Just got to get these last 3 tasks done for me. Thank you for being honest that you're trying to handle your business. And I can understand that. Okay, Miss Ware.
Yes, thank you so much. And
All right,
also,
you're welcome.
I'm with child. So I was also telling Mr. Hunter that I wasn't making no excuses, but it's been a journey for me. But I want to get this taken care of because I don't want
Okay.
it to happen again.
Well, congratulations to you. And I hope that
Thank
makes you
you.
focus even tougher because now you got another little person you're going to bring into this world. And they want to
Yeah.
see an excellent mama doing everything she needs to do. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Judge.
You're very welcome. All right. So I'll see you back on August 21st to release you because you'll be
Okay.
successful in completion. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
If
Thank you
there's,
so much.
you're welcome. If there's nothing
All
further, we're all set. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
right. Bye.
All right. Attorney Boffman, are you ready now? Or you need some more time?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, fantastic. All right, Madam Interpreter, I'll call the case, then I'll swear you in, and then you can tell them what the case is, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mohammed Yahidi. Huh?
Yes, Muhammad Mahmoud.
Okay, ticket number SP 1503478. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, reckless driving. Madam Interpreter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Samir Rahal, interpreting Arabic for the court, state certified.
All right. And can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Arabic and the Arabic to English language to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I do.
All right. Thank you. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
سيد محاميك سيد بافمان بيقول لك اعطينا اسمك الكامل.
Muhammad Mahmoud Muhammad Yehdi.
Thank you. So, Your Honor, this matter is here for pretrial. The defendant has been advised of the need for him to be fingerprinted. We're asking for you to adjourn this matter. He's also been advised how to complete better drivers, just in case that might help.
حضرة القاضي نحن عم نطلب لتاريخ تاني. طلبنا من المتهم انه ياخد بصمات ايده وكمان قبل القضية الجاي وكمان ياخد صف بيقولوا له احسن سائق, better driver.
Okay. I will grant that adjournment and move it to July 3rd.
وافقت رح تنقلها لشهر 7 يوم 3
at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
عن طريق الزوم الساعة 8:30 الصبح.
And it's going to be $0 bond put in place.
بعدين ما بتحط أي صفر مصاري بالنسبة للكفالة.
Sir, please don't forget about the fingerprints between now and then, okay?
سيد عمل معروف ما تنسى تاخذ البصمات من هون لوقتها للتاريخ.
تقريبا يمكن نروح عندهم الصبح بكرة.
I believe I'm going tomorrow morning.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
تمام.
7/3 ولا 7/30؟
الموعد متى الموعد؟
When is the appointment? شهر 7 يوم 3
7
8:30 الصبح.
زين تمام.
Very good. Thank you. July
Thank you. All right.
8:30. I told them again, Your Honor.
I appreciate you. I heard him ask what time and I heard him repeating it. I don't understand. But
I know the judge, even if you don't understand, you do understand, you know what's going on.
I appreciate that. All right. If there's nothing further, we're all set. Thank you all so much.
رقم الزوم لو سمحتي.
نعم
كيف بيرسلوا لنا الزوم ميتنج
That's
نمبر؟
not him talking. Who is that talking?
Somebody that's helping them saying, how do we get the Zoom number?
Oh, 360-337-0000.
هو الطريقة اللي نقدر نحضر بها الدروس
عرفتها؟ ها؟ خلاص؟ All right.
نشوف بها الدروس
ها؟
الطريقة اللي نحضر بها الدرس أونلاين.
Oh, and then we're gonna do the driver's
يعني.
training online.
Correct. I
تمام.
believe it is.
صح. Okay. Thank you, Honor, and have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Thank you for your patience this morning.
قبل ما يديروا شي طريقة قلت أبغى هون.
اتركوا الشاشة، اتركوا.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Yadi. Hi.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, can I have it always for my young?
Oh, I'm busy.
Over here on fire.
Having a personal summer. Y'all ready on everybody? Yes. All right, I'm bringing in groups of 5. You're the one who handed me all this stuff.
Hello.
Hello. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter, okay?
Okay.
Miles McLaurin.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miles Elijah McLaurin. This is ticket SP 14824141. One count drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record starting with counsel.
I don't know.
Anybody?
It's not my matter. I can stand
I'm
in.
sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Please.
Forgive me.
It's Miles McLaurin, Attorney Bossman.
Oh, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. McLaurin, please unmute your device. State your name.
Miles Elijah McLaurin.
Thank you, Judge.
One more time, sir.
Miles Elijah McLaurin.
Okay. Go ahead, attorney.
The defendant showed me his insurance. It is valid until October 21st of 2024. I'm stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation that this matter be dismissed. Thank you.
All right, this time the court, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dantes Wheeler.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Dantes Kavan Wheeler. This is ticket SP 1209754. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Dantes Kevon Wheeler, birthday 10/09/1999.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is an arraignment. We waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Stand mute and ask for a pretrial date, please.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial date, sir, on the date of July 3rd. July 3rd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, Mr. Wheeler.
Okay, God bless you and your family.
You too. Thank you.
One more second. Is it Zoom or is it?
It's Zoom. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said. I thought you said have a blessed day.
Me too. I did say that and then I paused.
Oh, okay. I was all like, oh no, it's on Zoom. It's on Zoom unless you want to come in person. Okay.
No, you take that. Thank you. You take care of yourself.
You too. Thank you.
You welcome.
Xavier Williams. Am I saying your name right, ma'am?
I'm here.
Okay, is it Xavier?
It's Javier.
Javier. Oh, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Javier Sharice Williams. This is ticket SP 1551335. Count 1, open alcohol motor vehicle passenger. Count 2, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Also have ticket SP 1551359. 1 count of expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with Counsel Soroki, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Williams.
Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Javier Sharice Williams.
All right, Counsel.
Your Honor, at this time, I did discuss this matter with my client. She's requesting a bench trial date.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yes, she was saying that either way, like it wouldn't make a difference, but I could come in for a
I don't
trial.
have to know what y'all talking about. I just need to know that y'all discussed it. That's your
Yeah.
private conversation. Okay, Ms. Williams, thank you. It's okay. And whatever she told you, she was just trying to give you good counsel, okay? All right, and it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. The officers would have to come, and any people that you want to have as witnesses could appear as well. You understand that, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna set it for the date of July 30th. July 30th at 9 a.m. It's via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day. I have to be able to see you though, okay? Like you are today. You look very nice with that purple shirt on too. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. I'll see you July 30th, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ariana Wallace?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce your name?
Tariana. Yes, Tariana.
Tariana. Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. I'll be jacking up some names, so I had to ask. Tariana Leslie Wallace. This is the matters of the people versus Tariana Leslie Wallace. This is ticket number SP 1550663. 1 count failed to use seatbelt assembly effective. And ticket number SP 1550665. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Wallace.
Ms. Wallace, can you state your name for the record, please?
Hi, my name is Tariana Wallace.
Your Honor, Miss Wallace did provide her documentation. It's valid, moving for dismissal of all counts that stipulate to probable cause.
All right. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentations at this time, court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure
I'm not
your
gonna never
license...
do it again. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
She's
I
like,
learned
before
my
you
lesson.
even start talking. You got it? You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Okay. All right. That concludes this hearing. You're all set, Ms. Wallace.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Miles Wells. Oh, Myron Wells. I'm sorry. Myron Wells. You were just here. Okay.
Yeah, you said Miles. I was confused for a minute.
I know. Listen, I make up my own names sometimes too. Not only can I not pronounce names, I make up my own names as well. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Myron Rashad Wells. This is ticket SP 1548006. 1 count discharge firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, it's Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Myron Wells.
Waiver trial appearance, right. Attorney Bachman, you put yourself on mute by accident.
Judge, we are going to request a bench trial date at this point, please. Defendant's been advised.
Okay, sir. If so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yeah, I want to go by judge because I feel like it'll be completely unnecessary to go by jury. I feel like the case is going to get dismissed.
Okay, all right. Listen, all I asked is, what did you have a
Yeah,
chance?
yeah.
Why y'all want to tell me what y'all talked about in private today? You and Miss Williams gonna tell me what y'all talked about in private.
My bad, my
Listen,
bad.
I get it. You want to share your case. Don't share your case today. Okay? You're gonna have an opportunity to share your case with the whole wide world of what happened that day. Okay, why you did what you did. Okay.
I'll be on the spotlight when you see me again.
Okay. All right. So you want to have a bench trial? You already said I want to have a bench trial because I want to prove what I did. Okay. All right. I want to set this matter for July 30th. Okay. July 30th. If you have any witnesses, please let us know so that you can be able to provide them that day. Otherwise, come back on July 30th at 9 a.m. I'll continue your bond at $0. Okay. $0.
That's a Zoom call too, right?
It's Zoom call. Yep. Just the way you are today. I just have to be able to see you that day. So make sure your camera's on and everything for a bench trial. 9 a.m. Okay.
I'll put in my notes one more time before I leave out of here. Just to make sure.
Absolutely. Okay, Mr. Responsible. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I gotta be. I ain't trying to miss this. I got something to do.
I know. I get it. I get it.
You said July 30th at 9:30?
July 30th at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock a.m. If I said 9:30, I apologize. It's 9 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, you might have said 9:30. You know what I'm saying? I was right the first time.
Okay. Bye. Have a good day, Mr. Wells. I'll see you then for your trial. Okay.
I appreciate you. All right. Take care.
No problem. You too. You laughing at me?
Hello?
Somebody. Hello. Hold on a second.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Joseph Wright?
Yes, this is me.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Lee Wright. This is ticket U678-05323. This is one count offer to engage the services of another for prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Wright, that charge is now disorderly conduct.
Oh, it is disorderly conduct. Thank you. All right, this is the date and time set for a review. He was to have paid $300 fine, HIV, STI testing, misdemeanor morality class in this particular matter. Counsel?
Your Honor, I spoke with him. He believes he's complied with everything but the class. He indicated that he contacted them several times and did what they asked, including emailing them, and he just never heard back from them.
I didn't even give him community service like I usually do, Attorney Soroki.
He said that he emailed the class. They asked him to email. He sent the email and they just didn't get back to him. So I don't know what, and was that through probation?
It's through that other program, isn't it, Mary?
Which one?
The misdemeanor morality class.
No, it's through eBay. Do you need the number, sir, so that you can call one more time?
I called them and I just did it again last week, and they said they would send me something to get back in touch with them, and I've been waiting. I emailed them like they asked me to do.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do.
Send me a link. They're supposed to send me back a link to pay the money and get back in touch with them for the class. They never sent it back.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, Mr. Wright, is I'm gonna give you some additional time to take care of this class. However, if you don't hear back from them by a week from today, so next Tuesday, I need you to call the courtroom so I can try and figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna give you our phone number. You ready to take it down?
Yeah, I'll take down the number. What's the number, ma'am?
313. Yep, no problem. Thank you for the correction. 313-965.
965.
2293.
93. I'm asking for Judge.
Yes, so it's a direct number to my courtroom. If they don't get back in contact with you by next week, today, so that's the 28th, I believe it is. Yes, the 28th of May, then call my courtroom because I'm gonna call over there and find out what's going on. Okay?
Okay, but I paid everything, so
I know, but you didn't have to do community service, which people usually have to do. So I'm gonna make sure you take this class. You understand?
and why you what? Oh, okay, y'all.
Because you have to. This is a part of the agreement to make it disorderly conduct. Otherwise, Mr. Wright, when it stays at the other charge, it's a mandatory jail time. And you don't want that. So we just gonna comply with whatever they ask us to do, okay?
Are you the same judge?
I am the same judge.
You Miss Willis-Williams.
Huh?
Are you Miss Willis-Williams?
No, I'm not Miss Williams. I'm
That's
Judge
who I was in
Taylor.
front of. And that's what she gave me.
I know. No, I gave you Judge Williams as a guy. I'm a girl.
No, it's Judge Willis Whitney.
Okay. I don't know who that is. I know. We're gonna try this though, Mr. Wright. So reach out. I know you've already reached out to them. If they don't send you the link by next Tuesday, call my courtroom, okay? I'm gonna have you come back. I'm gonna set it for, let me give you a little bit of time. You want a month or you want 2 months?
Give me 2 months.
Okay, so I'll do it July 22nd, okay? But hear me again. If you don't get that link by next week, call me because I need to figure out what's going on, okay?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. And then I can move forward from there because if they're not responding, that's not gonna be your fault, okay?
Okay, I understand that.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Wright, I'll see you back on July 22nd, hopefully with the class completed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're all set, Mr. Wright. You can go ahead and log off the call.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Pari Wallace?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus is it Pari or Perry?
Puri. Like
Marie.
Marie.
The light bulbs just went off. Perry Dante Wallace. This is ticket SP 1548879. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 is in default. It's expired place attorney, Soroki. Then ticket number SP 1548902. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Wallace.
And Miss Wallace, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Miss Puri Wallace.
Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation. My client pled to 1 count of improper plate. The other counts would be dismissed. She's waiving her rights.
You said what, Attorney Soroki? I'm sorry.
She's going to plead guilty to 1 count of improper plates. Other counts are being dismissed. She's waiving.
All right, fantastic. Can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney, that have been Attorney Soroki, about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today in exchange for this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am. I want to take your attention back to the date of February 5th of 2024, where you're driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Burt Road in West 7 Mile in the city of Detroit.
Yes, on my lunch break.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were your plates improper at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to improper plates, the remaining counts to be dismissed. You gotta take care of this, Miss Wallace. What were you gonna say? I see your finger up. You gotta take care of this boy. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell my Uncle Brian Griffin that I'm handling my business?
I sure will. I'll let him know that you handling your business. Okay.
I'm gonna let him know that you are very respectful.
And that you were very respectful. We're gonna let him know that you were very respectful and you're handling your business. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So my fine is $200, ma'am. You also have 3 tickets and collections though that you need to come down here and see about.
I'm
Okay.
paying that next.
You gonna
I'm
come-
paying
okay.
that next week.
Okay, cool. I was about to say you can make a little payment plan with those for the 200 improper plates. I'm gonna give you 60 days because you're gonna try and pay these other ones. Is that gonna give you enough time to take care of this ticket? $200 fine. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that makes it July 22nd, 2024 for the $200. Okay. Because you're trying to take care of the other ones. I'm gonna let Mr. Griffin know that you down here taking care of business, Ms. Wallace. Thank you so much.
Tell him I stood on 10 toes. I'm done.
I know that's right. All right. You're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Matthew. Okay. Recordzoric.
Yeah, I'm here. It's Wyzoric.
Ryzoric. Okay. All right. Attorney Soroki, if you didn't do this, could you just stand in for me real quick? It's just going to be a discharge.
Sure.
Thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Matthew Robert Wazoric. This is Z ticket 8089051. This is operating while visibly impaired. Can I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Wyzoric.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
Matthew Wyzoric.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Mr. Wazoric was to have completed all my terms and conditions as follows. He was to have done 12 months, but he could ask for an early dismissal in 6 months, which it looks like he is at today. Pay my $300 fine, attend the alcohol highway safety education class, the MAD victims impact panel, drug test twice a month. He already started outpatient, was fantastic by the time I got to him. And I told him to pay his costs and fines. And if he did everything, I would take care of him. Sir, how does it feel today? What did you
Good.
learn? Good.
Not to drink and drive. Yep.
Okay. All right. And I hope
Yep.
some of those videos you watch really kind of, I think they should scare you when you see what happens and how devastating it is to family, to yourself, right? Living with that. Because that's the thing, oftentimes we talk about the devastation it does to the family, and it really does, but it also devastates that person too. How do you pick up the pieces after you know that your actions caused another person to be impaired or to lose their lives completely? So we don't want that to happen, sir. So I'm glad you took everything very seriously. I can tell because you're back in here after 6 months. So congratulations. It was great pleasure today that I signed the release of probation as successfully discharged in this particular matter. Congratulations to you, sir, and keep up the good work, okay? Because you
Thank
just
you,
want to
Ryan.
remember this. It only gets more expensive. Okay. All right. You're all set, sir. Thank you.
You.
All right. David Weaver.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus David Weaver. This is going to be his payment arrangement. Great. Ticket number SP 1497611. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 driver's license never acquired. Ticket number SP 1454795. Driver's license never acquired. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Oh, he has a show cause that ain't great. Ticket number SP 1553875. Count 3 is failed to display. Count 1 and 2 are in default, but I'll take them out of default. Violation of a basic speed law. Count 1. Count 2, stop street or intersection failed to stop. And some of these tickets, Attorney Soroki, are on show calls. I'm just calling them all so I can put them on the same date. Ticket number you're welcome. SP 1573629, 1 count, driver's license never required. And ticket number SP 1573628. It's in default, but it's 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. I'll take that out of default as well. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of David Weaver.
Mr. Weaver, can you state your name for the record, please?
David Weaver.
All right. Counsel?
Your Honor, at this time, waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, and ask all warrants to be set aside.
All right. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'll set aside any warrants that are outstanding, and any show causes will be set aside as well. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, we're requesting a pretrial date.
All right. That's the case, sir. I'm going to have you come back on one of the dates you had a show cause for, because it'll just make it a little easier for us. I'm going to have you come back on July 30th, sir. July 30th at 8:30 a.m. In between, I know you can have a court date for, it looks like July 22nd. Ignore that. Just come on the 30th, okay? We're going to put everything on the 30th, okay?
Okay. You said July the 30th at what time?
Yes, at 8:30 a.m.
8:30.
I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll see you then. Mr. Weaver, you got to stop getting tickets in the interim, though, so we can handle this, okay?
Okay, I sure will. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, sir.
All right, thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you. Kashmir Walker.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Turn on. We have an SOS on her. Kashmir Walker. Yeah. 1 second, ma'am. Hold on. Attorney Bachman, you know she has a speeding ticket, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed.
I did not.
Attorney Bachman, we can see you.
I'm sorry.
I was like, what's going on here? Whoa.
I hurried up and turned off his video.
Sorry.
You know you're
Your friend. What's going on in here? You said it was a, what did you say, Judge? It was, what was the speed on that one?
Speed was, let me read it off. I'm sorry. Took me off balance. It's okay, that happens. It's 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. It looks like she.
6 to 10,
Hold
Your
on a
Honor.
minute, Miss Walker. We trying to figure some stuff out.
Offers a 6 to 10.
Okay.
Ms. Walker?
All right. You need to talk to her?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Miss Walker, we're going to put you just back in the room briefly so he can talk to you about this ticket. Huh? She's doing something. I don't know what she's doing. Okay. I'm going to put her.
Hello?
Yes, Miss Walker, we're trying to get your attention. I'm going to put you into a room so Attorney Bachman can talk. We're going to try and reduce some of the points on that ticket. I'm going to put you on room number 6, okay? Join that room number 6, okay?
Okay, so I got to wait again.
No,
just for a second. As soon as you finish, you'll come back out. But I'm trying to handle the speeding ticket so you don't have 4 points on your license.
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Bachman, I put her in room 6, okay?
Thank you. I'll be right back.
No problem. Mr. Wilder?
Yes.
All right. That tickled me. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Wilder. This is ticket number SP 10578. Put yourself on mute, Mr. Wilder, until I finish. Your dog is barking or somebody's dog is barking. All right. Drove while license suspended, count 1, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1304566, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper, count 2 and 3 are in default, registration and or plate violation, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 1366659. This is count 2 is drove while license not valid. Count 1 is 31 miles plus over speed in default. Ticket SP 1423221. Count 1 drove while license suspended. Count 2 in default, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 1438396. Count 2 drove while license suspended. Count 3 no insurance misdemeanor. Count 1 defective or missing equipment is in default. Ticket number SP 1572242. Count 1 registration and or plate violation. Count 2 violation of the basic speed law. Ticket or drove in an unsafe manner. And ticket number SP 1572243. Count 1 drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strogan, on behalf of Mr. Wilder.
Mr. Wilder, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Michael Wilder.
Your
All right,
Honor, at
counsel.
this time, we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, ask any outstanding warrants be set aside.
This time, the court's going to grant that request. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf, set aside any warrants that may be out there for him. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, we're requesting a pretrial date.
All right, sir, I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial date on July 3rd. July 3rd. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you back that day, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck,
You're welcome,
sir.
sir. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
I will. Thank you. Okay. Recalling the matter of the people versus Cashmere Walker.
Ready?
All right. I don't think I called it initially. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cashmere Nicole Walker. Ms. Walker, can you turn on your camera for me, please? Ticket number SP 1531855, count 1, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Also calling ticket number SP 1531860, 1 count drove while unlicensed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel. Please, I don't know what your client is doing.
I'm at work.
Okay.
At police of court, Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name.
I should just left it at default. State your name, ma'am.
Cashmere Walker.
Judge,
All right,
we're gonna
counsel.
move, set aside the default. The defendant's gonna enter into a responsible plea to 6 to 10 over. I'm stipulating to the facts contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea.
All right, and do you stipulate the probable cause of dismissing the other ticket? She has a valid license.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of 6 to 10 speed. The remaining count drove while unlicensed will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that ticket is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, or you need additional time?
No, that should be fine. You have 14 days.
Okay, I'll have it due no later than, where is it at? Where is it at? June 3rd. June 3rd is when this $135 is due, okay?
Okay, so I have the case, like, I don't have nothing else to worry about but the ticket.
Nope, those were the only 2 tickets, and you took care of it with this one, so we played it down a little bit so you don't get as many points, okay?
Okay, so I got 1 ticket, which is 135.
1 ticket, that's it. The other one got dismissed. You have a valid license.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, man.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. This is the last group of people. Let's see what we're gonna do.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, how you
All
doing?
right. I'm fine. All right. Let me see. Frank White, let me call you first. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frank Eric Terrell White. This is ticket ticket 720752. One count smoking marijuana in public. Ticket SP 10476659, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1289714. Why you smack your lips in the middle without? I'm just reading your tickets. Ticket SP 1289714. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1400959. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1437037. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1437103. This is defective or missing equipment that's in default. Ticket number SP 1485231. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. White, state your full name, please.
Frank White.
Judge, we would move to set aside any defaults that the defendant is eligible for here. Waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant, stand mute for the purpose of arraignment, and ask for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please. The defendant has been advised.
All right. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you would like to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to set it for July 30th, okay? July 30th at 9 a.m. On that day, though, Mr. White, I have to be able to physically see you. So how you are on the phone today is not going to work. I have to see you for your trial. You understand, Mr. White?
Yes.
Also, please be mindful that you have some tickets in collection right now. I know you know about the other matter, but you have some tickets in collection that you need to take care of, okay?
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Are you? What you got going on? Maya Young?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now call it. Go ahead, put your whole face in the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Maya Yvonne Young. This is ticket SP 1477258, count 1. Drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1417934, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Maya Young.
Judge, this matter is here for arraignment. The defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and requests a pretrial date, please.
Okay, you know she paid
3
civil infractions on one of the tickets, and she paid 4 civil infractions total.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I did all of that before I knew any that I didn't really have to, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
I know,
since you
Miss
paid
Young.
those, Your Honor, I'm moving to dismiss the instant cases and stipulating the probable cause.
Yeah. All right, at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters. She has paid, just for the record, $732 to the court. I think that's sufficient at this point in time. So the court's going to dismiss the remainder accounts. Ms. Young, make sure that you get that license valid, though, so that you can be a licensed valid driver in the city of Detroit, especially because you got a little baby you got to take around.
Ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
I'm working on
I
it.
understand.
That's why I'm here.
I know. All right, Precious. Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, now they get all frozen. They was having a whole conversation with you a moment ago when you jumped. Hi. Hi, Precious. Hi, sweetie pie.
We'll be there for one call.
All right. All right, bye. You're all set. You don't have to come back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. Tiffany Miller.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tiffany Renee. Is it Renee Whip Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
This is you ticket 681-07723. This is loiter in a place of illegal occupation with intent to engage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name?
Tiffany Miller.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant's been advised of her rights. She's gonna waive those here and now. She wants to resolve this. The recommendation is for a 90-day delayed sentence. She's gonna make a factual basis here today, and she understands what the delayed sentence is all about. She's ready.
All right, and I do have an officer. Let me move this officer out. Let me move all the officers out. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated on this court today in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, what?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench trial, the officer is present today, or to have a jury trial in these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, knowing all that, you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of December 16th of 2023. Were you driving? Oh, no. Were you at the location of 14444 West McNichols in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, were you loitering in the place in that location? What's at that location? Is it a house or a building or a business?
It was a bar.
Okay.
It's a bar.
Okay. And
it's a restaurant bar.
Okay. Did you engage in some behavior that you should not have at that time? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yes, but I wasn't aware. I was there maybe 10 minutes. And when I walked in, right after, they came inside. And the officer gave me a ticket.
Okay. Let me look up what this is. You said it's a bar.
Yes, ma'am. It's a restaurant bar. That was my first time ever going there. I think it's 75 district, 78, so district 70.
Do I have these Millers on my docket?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you okay?
I don't know.
I think that we have. What time did you go to this location?
Maybe about 10, around 10 something.
I'm trying to get to.
Judge, I'm going to put the officer in the breakout room and talk to them for a moment on.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Miller.
I gotta pass this for a moment, Miss Miller.
Yes,
okay, hold on a second.
Officer Houston, would you go back to the breakout room that you were assigned to, please? Officer Houston?
I gotta reopen them. Let me reopen them real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, put her in whichever one you want to. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Attorney Soroki, what are we doing on that last matter?
So he has a valid license, so that count was going to be dismissed. I was unsure on whether, I think they're going to have a hearing on the civil infraction, but you can have talk to Miss Mason, see at some other civil infractions.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry for the delay, officer. I mean, judge, the court. Hello? Anybody? I'm sorry for
It's okay.
the delay, Your Honor. Based upon my conversation with the officer, this defendant did not have intent. She did not know. And specific intent is required for this charge. So we'll be dismissing at this time.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm sorry, attorney. It was my fault. I was trying to get her to make a factual basis, and I was.
Yeah, when she said that she did not, she's not aware with the legal places, they've got to know she's working there, but she didn't know, so she doesn't have the mens rea. And
okay, all right, I appreciate that. She was like, I just got I didn't have the ticket in front of me, so usually if I had a ticket, I can be like, "This is what you did."
right? No, I can't.
I was like, I don't have it. All right, let me bring her out. Then I think the last one, it sounds like they just want to have it's a civil infraction, so I can just hear it, but you can sit here. I'm gonna bring the officers out though to hear that case. So you can let them know. I think they just want to be heard on the the lane violation, but I can just hear that. So I'll let Miss Miller. All right. Back on the record in the matter of the people versus Tiffany Miller. This is U ticket 681077723. After appearances for the record, starting with city attorney, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
Harry Bachman for the defendant.
All right, ma'am, can you restate your name for the record?
Tiffany Miller.
All right. At this point in time, Attorney Mason from the City Attorney's Office has had the opportunity to speak with the officer, and they are going to move to dismiss this at this time. Ma'am, be aware of where you are, what you're doing. Who the people? I can see the head nod. She's like, my Lord. Listen,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you just got to make sure when you're in there. So it sounds like you didn't have any knowledge at this point in time. So that's why we're going to go ahead and dismiss it. But just make sure, because next time you won't have that same argument because you'll be aware of it. So just make sure as we dismiss this without prejudice today. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, no, I just want to say I'm personally familiar with that restaurant. It's a restaurant. I mean, since everything is over, it's a very nice restaurant. I recommend everybody pay it a visit.
Okay.
It's very nice.
I think the problem is they're not licensed.
Okay,
They're
that's
not
what
licensed.
it is. Okay.
Right. Saying you going to some unlicensed restaurant.
That's what it is, Ms. Miller. So it wasn't like you were doing something.
No.
It's just, okay, so you understand now. So it wasn't you
Yes, ma'am.
necessarily. So we're trying to get everything put together. And I appreciate your patience. So we got that figured out. Okay.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
It can still be good food too. I ain't mad.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Y'all have a great day. All right. I'll bring out this last person. It sounds like it's going to be a civil infraction hearing that I'm having, which is fine. Let me see what he wants to do. Mr. Urell?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. It sounds like you want to be heard on the Stop Street intersection failed to stop. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let me bring out the officers. This is how these work. I'll bring out one at a time. Let me see. On Officer Dreyer, I can let him go. I can bring both of them out actually. Are you gonna act as his attorney, Attorney Soroki, or?
No, but I was wondering, Ms. Mason was singing about some other civil infractions, so I didn't know if they were coming out or not.
Oh.
No, there's nothing else coming. There's nothing else.
Okay.
I already checked the clerk. We're all set.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jerome Urell Jr. This is going to be case number SP 1518078. One count drove while license suspended. I also have ticket number SP 14325951, which is one count stop street or intersection failed to stop. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in both of these matters. Mr. Urell, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jerome Urell Jr.
All right. And on the ticket SP 1518078, drove while license suspended, his license is now valid. So the court's going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Officer Dwyer, you're all set for today, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. On
You
the
as well.
ticket remaining though, huh?
I say you as well.
Okay, thank you. On the ticket remaining, Officer Furness, are you available right now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to have you, as both of you know, or if you don't know, it's a civil infraction hearing. That means I, as the judge, make the decision and ruling in this particular matter. I'm going to give each one of you an opportunity to describe what happened on that day and at that time. And then based off of that information, I will make my decision. Starting with the police officer. Officer, can you please raise your right hand? Are you able to turn on your camera for me real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ma'am, you can tell me what happened back on the date of February 12th of 2023 in the area of Whittier and Linnetville in the city of Detroit?
My partner and I were stationary at Whittier and Linville watching the four-way stop sign. When the defendant disregarded the stop sign. My partner and I initiated a traffic stop at Whittier and Edsel Ford Service Drive. We made contact and he stated that he went around the stop sign. He didn't disregard it. He went around it.
All right. And do you see that person who you saw in the car that day in court?
I do.
Where are they and what are they wearing?
He is wearing an olive green t-shirt.
And do you remember what type of car it was that you saw?
It was a black Dodge Charger.
And were you you said you saw him go through it or around the stop sign? What did you see take place?
He went through the stop sign. He disregarded it.
And it sounds like you caught up to him pretty quickly. Did he pull over once he saw the lights, ma'am?
He did.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Who was your partner that day? Do you recall?
Yep. Alexander Cavalos.
All right. All right. All right, sir, Mr. Urel. Okay, ma'am, thank you so much. You can put yourself back on mute. Mr. Urel, what happened that day in the area of Whittier and Linville in the city of Detroit on February 12th of 2023?
Oh, this day specifically, like this is my neighborhood where I was raised and grew up in. So I was driving and I was on my way to do a job. So when I was coming up Whittier, like where Linville was at. Remind you, this is my neighborhood. So I drive this neighborhood every day. So I stopped, I made a complete stop at the stop sign. And me having a Charger with a 5.7 hit me, when I pulled off, it's like, you know how you can hear the motor like growling or whatever. So I made a complete stop and then I pulled off. I got to the light right there by the rallies on Whittier and Harper. So once I get to the light, I made a complete stop again. And then the light turned green. So after I passed that light, I was about to approach the other light and I see lights behind me. So I pulled over and after I pulled over, I'm like, what are you pulling me over for? They said, you ran a stop sign back there. I said, no, I didn't. They said, yes, you did. And I said, no, I didn't. And then I was telling them like, this is my neighborhood. Like I stop at this stop sign every other day. So, and I was like, if I did, like I didn't. Like I did stop at the stop sign, but I said if I didn't stop at the stop sign, why didn't you guys pull me over back there? You waited till I got 2 lights ahead. Like I had enough time to stop at one light, at a complete stop, and then it turned green. And when I approached the other light, that's when the lights come behind me. So, and I know for a fact that I didn't run the stop sign. That's why I came this far. And I feel like that they only pulled me over because I had a black Charger. And most people in the neighborhood, they black Chargers. They don't have insurance. They don't have license. And at the time, I had insurance and license. So I was really confused on why I was being profiled because I have a sport car that they pull over on the daily.
So you turned off of Wood Street onto Whittier?
I was coming up out of drive. So when I made a left on out of drive, coming basically on Whittier, out of drive in Whittier, I came up and I approached the stop sign and I stopped. I made a complete stop just because I know, like, before they were even patrolling over there, it's always police that's right there. Like, they always right there. So for me not to stop or for them to say that I didn't stop, it just don't make any sense. Because I literally stopped. I made a complete stop. I looked both ways.
A complete stop and you paused for the period of time that you needed to pause?
Yes, and that's another reason why I asked to see the cameras, because I know exactly what I did. I made a complete stop. I looked both ways and I pulled off. Me pulling off with my Hemi motor, it was like, and that's why they approached me, because they was like, oh, like, and they came flying behind me, and I was like, if y'all seeing me run a stop sign, why didn't you guys flick your lights right there? You made me come to a light, and I made a complete stop at the red light. And after I passed that light to approach the other light, which is like about to pass the bridge where the freeway is, 94, that's when they approached me. And everybody knows, like, if you're in the wrong, and if I ran that light, that stop sign right then and there, they would have cut their lights on instantly. They wouldn't have tried to run my plates before they cut the lights on. It's like I was being profiled because I have a charger. And it happened every day. Like,
well, you know, charges be out in these streets acting a plumb fool sometimes.
Yeah, they definitely do. I see it every day, but I'm not one of them. Like, I get my license back to keep them. Every time I don't get them back to get them took. Like, I'm trying to do everything the right way. I got my license back so I can get a job, a good paying job at that. And it seems like every time I get them back, I just keep getting profiled. Like, I'm really thinking about selling my car because
I was about to say, you might think about doing that. All right, Mr. Euro, you can put yourself on mute. Officer Furnace, do y'all have any video or no?
I reviewed my body cam. I was the passenger that day, and the dash cam is signed in under the driver, so I can't access the dash cam, but I did review my body cam.
So I can't see it, huh?
No, not unless Officer Cavalos was here at work or if he was on Zoom.
Your Honor, if I may, City of Detroit, Chico Mason, 43471. I know we're not in this, but I think I could probably get I may be able to get our legal assistant to get that if I get the information.
Okay. How long would that take?
I don't know. Can you hold on for just a second? What's his name again, Officer Ernest?
It's
Spell it.
Jerome Urel. First name is Jerome.
Not Urel. I know Urel, but what's
Cavalos?
Yeah.
Kavalos. First name Alexander.
Okay, I'll see if how long he can get you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let me just take a brief pause for a second, y'all. Off the record.
He said, yeah, Judge, he thinks he can get it. I'm just going to send him the information.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, would you mind?
You're all set, Attorney Boffman.
Can you excuse me?
Good.
Thank you. Have a great day. See
you have a fantastic day too, Attorney Boffman. Thanks. You.
See you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. You made my morning.
And, that was priceless.
It was.
Hey, Judge, he's going to send it directly to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm going to step away for a moment. Just 1 second.
That's perfectly fine.
The judge is exporting right now.
I appreciate it.
No
All right, I got it. Hold on a
Just making sure you got it, Judge.
I did. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Ms. Mason.
Huh?
I said, I was calling Ms. Mason.
Oh. All right. Let me see if I can play this for everybody. Took me a moment to figure this out. Okay. I want to share my video. So let me see. I don't know if it has audio.
You always runs out for me. You always runs out for me. I appreciate you. Can you put them down a little bit more? So the reason we pulled it over today is because you blew a stop sign back there. Yeah, I didn't blow a stop sign. I just went around. You just went around it. I just went around it. Any firearms in this vehicle? No. Your registration. It doesn't roll down. He said. All right. It rolled down. Oh, appreciate you. All right. Hang tight, okay? You good? Yeah, show me anything. Like, yeah, you blew the stop sign. He goes, I just went around it. That's what blowing a stop sign. I don't know. Thank you.
I do have one more angle too. What do you mean, Mr. Urel? Unmute yourself.
Hello.
What does it mean to go around the stop sign?
This will happen. I stopped at the stop sign. So me saying that I went around it, that was just me being petty, like, because I know that y'all profiling. So he like, oh, you went through the stop sign. I'm like, man, I went around it. Like, because it's like y'all.
But you see what your words sound like to me, right? Because I just heard them. How you go around the stop sign?
I never ran the stop sign. I basically was being petty with them saying that I went around it. I thought that you was going to play the car camera to where you can see my car.
I'm trying. I gotta. So I have to download it a little bit. Sorry. It's just a process. I'm gonna play it still, but I just want to know why you said you went. We stop at stop signs and then we go through the stop signs after we finish pausing. So when you're making jokes, see, this is why it's not funny to joke.
Yeah, I apologize
right?
for that.
Because your literal words say I went around it.
Yeah, I said it because that's just my way of being petty because I know that they was
And look what pettiness does. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me find the
definitely
other
stopped.
video. It is one more video. Let me see if I can get it. Okay.
Okay.
1 second. It's the second video. Let me share my screen. Before I begin, officer, did you say you were stationary, Officer Furness?
I believe that we were stationary, but I just watched the dash cam too. We intended to park there and be stationary, but as we were pulling up, that's when the stop sign was disregarded. We intended on sitting there, but
all right. Let me share my screen again so you can see the media. All right. Now this is where y'all are at, right? The officers?
Correct.
Can I play that one more time? Do you see your vehicle in there, sir? Is that your black vehicle?
Yes.
I'm gonna play it one more time. I want you to look. Sir. Do you see the first truck, Mr. Urel?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you start? Yes, where did you start?
I'm gonna let it play out entirely this time, at least until about the same period of time, which was about 2 minutes. All right, I think I've seen enough at this point in time. Mr. Urel.
Yes.
How do you make a complete stop at a stop sign?
You're supposed to stop for like 5 seconds or something like that.
Right. Did you see how fast you were driving behind that other vehicle? You ain't stopped for no 5 seconds, Mr. Urel.
I definitely probably stopped like on some, okay, I look both ways and then I just went because
listen, that's a stop sign. You're technically supposed to stop and pause and say 1, 2, 3 before you continue on. Just because it looks clear on both sides doesn't mean that that's a yield sign when you can just look both directions and keep proceeding forward. And by that video, they were a couple of blocks behind and they saw how close you were behind the truck.
I swear I stopped. I was just on my way to work
I
that
know
day.
you may have thought you stopped. And here's the thing, Mr. Urel.
I
You may have
stopped.
thought you stopped, but you didn't. You rolled stop. And those are called rolling stops, where you kind of slow down and make sure you made sure no traffic was coming, but you didn't come to a complete stop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You blew the intersection stop street. Now let me ask you this, Officer Furness, what was the original offer y'all had talked about before we had this hearing?
There was no offer that I was aware of.
Okay.
Well, you want to know what the prosecutor's office was?
Yes, Attorney Mason.
Was,
I'm sorry. Thank you.
that's okay, Judge. It was the 1 to 5 1 pointer. 1 to 5 1 point.
Because this is a 3-point ticket or a 2-point ticket.
I think the stop sign's a 1 point. You got the number on there?
I do. I'm trying to. You ready for it?
Is it a 3-pointer? I think Prosecutor Morgan said 3 points.
It's 3 points.
A 3-pointer. Right. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'd still give him that. I'd still give him the 1 to 5.
Can we still have that? Mr. Urelli, would you like the 1 to 5 instead of the 3-point ticket because you ran a stop sign?
What is that? What is the 1 to 5?
1 to 5 speed. Instead of having this 3 points fail to stop at a stop street or an intersection, the court is willing to give you 1 to 5 speed, which is a 1-point offense. It's $125 fine that you'll have to have, but it is a point.
It's crazy. I do so much to get my license back. I feel like if I lose them again, I just not go care.
Let me see.
No more.
With this point, lose it. That's why we got to be careful, you know?
Yeah, after they get took again.
And the thing is we got to remember what we say and what we do.
Yeah.
You know, let me see how many points you have. This wouldn't. It's like the first time. Oh, this is the disobeyed stop sign ticket. So this will be you got 2 points back there. It's 1 point. I don't think this is going to suspend your license, sir. I mean, the alternative is that I'm going to find you guilty as charged. You're going to have 3 points. I watched the video over and over just to see if I was mistakenly seeing you roll right behind the vehicle. You gave a little pause, but it wasn't no 3 seconds. It was a rolling pause.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, Officer Furness, you're all set. You can go ahead and log off.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm gonna find something. Is anything that will offend you at this point in time? Thank you for your patience and your kindness.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. So you're right. Now I know you may not have remembered, but we all watched the video now, and I would like to thank the city attorney for getting me that video so I can be able to watch this. Sir, you got to make sure that you follow everything that you're supposed to follow. Attorney Mason, how mad would you be if I did impeding, but he got a higher fine?
You know, I leave it to the discretion of the court. Just the discretion of the court. Yeah, you know what? I think I would always leave it to your discretion, Your Honor. So I have no problem.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, Mr. Urelli. Thank you. I'm going to do impeding traffic. It's no points, but it's a higher fine. And you're going to pay this fine in 14 days. You hear me?
Oh, my God. I'm already like.
There is nothing. I can give you a little extra time. But after I watch the video, sir, I got nothing for you. But it won't extract to your record, and it's 0 points. You want that?
What's the fine?
$175.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. All right.
I probably have to pay by tomorrow or something. Hopefully it just.
I give you 14. You need 14 days or 30 days?
I definitely need about 60. I'll take the 30 though. I definitely will take the 30 days.
I have it due no later than July 22nd, 2024. Next time, how long? You better count at these. Count.
Yeah.
And I'll play it for you one more time if you want. Count at them. You roll right. Listen, that officer said it, okay?
Yeah.
You roll, and they were some blocks away, so they saw it.
I definitely stopped. It's probably just a car or something.
Mr. Stop, Mr. You really stop, because the way, unless the truck and you just both did the same, ain't no way. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can see it. I definitely can see it. So a stop, and I'm gonna say it one more time. A stop is not a yield. A yield is you slow down, you cautiously proceed if nobody's there. A stop is you full. I not have to think about it too. That's why I'm lecturing you a little bit. I have to think about it too. When I stop at a stop sign, your vehicle should stop motion altogether. That's how you have to tell yourself. My vehicle needs to stop motion that's what a stop sign is for. Stop complete motion of my vehicle should not be still rolling. And I look around, that's a rolling stop. Your vehicle must come to a complete and full stop and then proceed forward. So you got to remember that, okay? Stop, then proceed forward. You got it, Mr. Urelli?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And Judge, I was going to just let them, not to have them pay immediately, so it won't,
Yeah. No, we did. We gave him some time.
No, I mean, if he played before it gets in the system.
Yeah, so don't try and make any payments on it. Give us a week to make sure it's in the system as impeding traffic. Because once you pay it, anything on it, you can make little payments on it. But once you pay anything on it, if it still says the ticket that I have, which is failure to stop at a stop sign, you're gonna get those 3 points, and you don't want them. Okay.
I definitely don't.
Okay. All right. So make sure in the system it says impeding traffic. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Urelli,
so
complete stop. Stop your vehicle completely. Then proceed.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
No problem. All right. Have a good day.
You as well. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, that's this morning's docket. Thank you. Thank you for that video.
Oh, no problem. No, thank Troy. Thank Troy. If ever you need, just like you have that problem, I know I'm throwing him under the bus. Just email Troy Miller.
Okay, and
Troy,
I saw you give me his number, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I say,
just get it from him straight up. He'll download it if he has it.
Okay. All right, cool. Can we go off YouTube, please, for a moment?